Global Premier Soccer Puerto Rico celebró este pasado fin de semana del 27 al 29 de enero la segunda edición de su GPS Caribbean Showcase. Sobre 100 equipos de diversos países de la CONCACAF se dieron cita en el Bayamón Soccer Complex para disputar la segunda edición del torneo que busca exponer talento joven a busca talento y reclutadores de equipos universitarios y profesionales. Steve Moore, técnico de Indiana University East, es uno de ellos que estuvo presente en el showcase viendo el talento local y nos concedió una entrevista.
How has the experience been here for you guys?
It's been great. We came down, myself, our women's coach is down here. We've actually got a couple other sports coaches that are down here as well recruiting. Our women's coach actually signed a U20 women's player, and that kind of got the ball rolling. And it's been great. We've had connections with them. The soccer out here has been great. We're just getting started, so we're just kind of at the tip of the iceberg, but it's been really good so far.
How have you found the Puerto Rican player to be in regards to what you're looking for for the university?
Sure. It's real similar to going up and recruiting in the U.S. There's obviously some players that aren't at the level that we want them to be, just like in the U.S., but there's definitely some really good players out here too. It's just a matter of watching and finding the ones that are a fit for our university athletically and academically too.
What are the qualities that you look for in a player that you want to recruit?
Sure. The first and easiest to see at a tournament like this is, can they play? Do they have the ability? Just as importantly, but usually we don't find out until a little bit further along the line is, do they fit academically? Will they be able to be successul? Are they comfortable with going a long ways away from home where they're not going to get home for a visit every other weekend? You've got to find a guy that's comfortable with getting away.
So maturity would be a part of it.
Yeah, maturity is definitely a part of it. Being, not going to be homesick, from the minute they get on campus. We're unique in that we are starting a brand new program that starts play this fall. So I'm looking for guys that are excited about being part of starting a brand new program, and that's exciting, but it's also added expectation because they do need to be mature because they're laying the groundwork. They're going to be part of history at our program with starting this new team. So that's a little more expectation than maybe a normal freshman. Normal freshmen are going to come in and maybe a lot of them don't play right away. We're going to have a lot of freshmen that play this next year just because we don't have any returners at all. So we're, like I say, very unique in that regard.
What's the main difference between the NIA and the NCAA?
Biggest difference is rules. The NCAA has a lot more of them. We have a lot less of them. We don't have to. There's no rules about when we can contact players, how early, how many times in a given week. From a scholarship perspective, the NAI tells us that we can have up to 12 full scholarships, so it's actually more than what Division I schools can have. So NAI is not known as well, and you hear about Division I mostly because that's on TV and you hear about it, but the NAI's got a high level of soccer. One of the teams in our conference that's been very successful played a local Division I team this preseason and beat them 3-1. I've coached the previous NAI school that I was at. I had 3 players that were offered contracts to go play professionally once they got finished, so it's a high level. It's just not as well known.
So technically a person or a player that wants to go potentially play professional can go to an NIA.
Absolutely.
And it will be taken into consideration.
Absolutely. The three guys that I had at my past school, one of them went down and played professionally for 2 years down in Australia. One of them is still down there. He's in South Africa playing for a professional team there. And another one was offered a contract to go play in Turkey. He turned it down because he wanted to stay and finish his education, but was offered the opportunity to go do it. So absolutely, and it's a special player. It's not easy to go play professionally, but if you want it and you get the talent and you work hard at it, it's definitely a viable route to get to play professionally.